I recently got a trim and my hair is just is doing its thing. But the before and after were seriously a problem. I'll put a picture of it here, like the before and after of my hair, but it was really bad. But anyways, guys, oh snap, I'm back after almost 2 months. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video will be about my first K-drama, I guess, because now apparently she's a K-drama actress. I'm not about to ruin my hair doing all that. But before that, I usually film on this channel in my house, and if my house does not have natural sunlight coming in, I do not film because the quality is really bad. So we've had a lot of snow in Korea, and with the snow comes a dark. It was just dark. It was very dark. So I haven't had a time, or I wasn't able to film in the last few months, but I am back with more story times. There's a whole lot I got to tell y'all, because sometimes I look at my life and I'm like, that's another story time right there, isn't it? But anyways, guys, today I'll be telling you about how I became a K-drama actress. If I'm not wrong, I believe I am the first African/African American woman to be in a K-drama speaking in Korean with a Korean role, which is like a really big deal. I feel like I didn't even get time to celebrate this win for me. I think it went by so fast and I didn't really acknowledge the work that I put into it, that I didn't really celebrate it. So I'm gonna be celebrating this win with you guys by telling you guys how I ended up landing this role, and because it was never supposed to be my role in the first place. But anyways, guys, let's get into today's story time slash motion session. So if you guys didn't know, which probably a lot of you guys do not know because it kind of passed by really fast, I was in a K-drama last year, the end of last year. I believe it came out in November or December. I will leave some clips in this video so you guys can see what I'm talking about.
오징어 금값인데 어디서 구했습니까? 근데 왜 오징어 다리는 하나도 없습니까? 근데 퀘리 씨나 보이는데요? 안능수 씨. 오길 찾았다. 어디?
But I was in a drama called Kweriwa Nengso, which is, I believe, Fire and Ice. This was on MBN. It was on Korean TV. It's not on Netflix or Disney Plus or anything. I know a lot of people were asking me how they can watch, but this was only on TV on MBN. So I had to like record my TV to like save some of these clips. But I'll leave the trailer of it down below in the comment section if you guys want to see the trailer. I'll leave all that down below. Leave a comment for your girl, you know, be like, I'm here because of Paris or something, you know. Let them know y'all there, okay? But let's move all the way back to a couple of months before that when I got this casting. So if you guys don't know, I am interested in acting, but I've never had actual official acting classes or official acting lessons or anything like that. It's just something I was really interested in, and I had actually gotten multiple castings for acting before that. Funny enough, a movie that I acted in, I believe a year ago, recently came out in this year, January it came out. I haven't had time to see the movie, so I don't know if my role is still in there or not, but it was a short role. It was in English, but this was the second time I got a Korean script. The first first time I got a Korean script, the show that I was auditioning for ended up getting scrapped, so I wasn't able to get that role. But this was the second time I was getting a Korean script. I remember my manager sent it to me and I was like, okay girl, I'll do it, because in the casting line it was like 3-4 lines that I had to do, and my Korean is pretty good, so I remember lines pretty well in Korean. So I was like, okay, I can do this. My manager sent it to me and she was like, just record a video. No, not record. She was like, the casting is tomorrow, so you know, just memorize the lines, know how you're gonna act it, and just be ready to come to casting tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, I think it was. So I'm like, okay, bet. And I had to also prepare a monologue for myself, or another acting role for myself. So I was like, girl, I am not an actor. What am I gonna do? So one of my favorite acting dialogues, monologues, whatever you want to call it, is from Chewing Gum, when I think her name was Stacy. I'm not really sure. It's been a while. When she's handing out the flyers to people, and I'll just leave the clip in this video, or if I can't leave the clip in this video, I'll tag it down below. So I ended up practicing that whole dialogue that she has. I freaking love Chewing Gum. Like, I'm so sad they got rid of that show, but I love that show. So I practiced the Chewing Gum lines and I practiced the Korean lines, and to be honest, Chewing Gum, those lines to practice were harder because it was way longer. It was, I think I had like 10-11 lines. It was way harder. There was a lot of more like facial expression. So anyways, I practiced, I got it down, and then the day after, my manager calls me and she's like, oh, by the way, you're also going to be going with this other girl. Let's call her Lily. You're also going to be auditioning with Lily. Lily is also one person that's also auditioning. And I'm like, girl, Lily's an actual actress. Like, Lily is in Korea because she's an actress. I'm not an actress. So I started doubting myself. I was like, girl, I don't really want to go anymore. Like, Lily's gonna get this role, you know, because she's an actress. On top of her being an actress, she's Caucasian. So I was like, the girl's white, she's an actress. Like, that's way more favorable to most, if all Korean directors. So I started doubting myself, and I'm on the phone with my manager and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to go anymore. Like, yeah, I practiced, yeah, I know the lines, but I don't want to do this no more. I'm not doing it. Just send Lily, and Lily only, I'm not going. My manager knows me. Once I started doubting myself, this girl was like, no, you're still gonna go. She was like, you're gonna go. And one of the biggest things that made me and I chose the wrong name, y'all. Can't even say the dang name. Me and Lily Mother Jesus. Do I have to change this name? I can't even say the name. Lily. Okay. Let's try that again. One thing that made me and Lily very different is my Korean is pretty proficient. Hers is maybe like upper beginner, I believe. I haven't really talked to this girl in Korean because we don't have any reason to talk to each other in Korean, but she was like, your Korean is better, you never know, you might get this role even though your acting is not as good as hers. Because as I said, this girl, I think she even went to acting school or something, I don't know, but I know Lily can act her ass off. And I was like, I've never taken a single damn acting class in my life. Okay. Anyways, my manager was like, just go. You know, if anything, if you don't get the role, it can be an experience. You know, you can experience another casting, right? So I was like, okay, whatever. I was just like, I'll try my best. I went in with no expectations. I was like, I'm probably not gonna get this because Lily 100% will get this, but at least I can say I had an audition, you know, I saw a script and all this. The next day comes, I go to the audition, I go into the directors, the building that I was supposed to go into. I go in, Lily wasn't there, I was the first one there. I go in the room and I'm talking to the director and she's like, are you ready to do the dialogue? I do the dialogue and she goes, so we just start talking, right? Because the dialogue was done in like a minute, so she records it on like different angles. She records it and she doesn't even ask me to do the next script. Remember, I had Chewing Gum script ready for me to like act out in front of her, right? She doesn't even ask me to do that part. She was like, oh, we don't care about that. Let's talk in Korean for a bit. So we end up conversating in Korean and she's like, have you had any other acting roles? And I told her I've had one, but it was in English. It was a really small role. I've told her I've worked like image model roles where you don't really speak, you're just kind of there, but like you're on camera. And she's like, but why are you not nervous? And I was like, because if I get it, I get it, and I don't, it's fine. Like, I came in with that attitude because I thought I was not gonna get this role, y'all. Like, I was like, I'm not getting this role, but hey, it's experience. So I was just like, if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. And she's like, okay. So we talked a bit about my life in Korea, the things I like in Korea, and this was basically her testing my Korean to see how good my Korean is, because as I said, this whole script was in Korean. There was no English. My name was the only English thing. Even that, it was not even in English. It was still written in Korean. My name in the drama was Nina Johnson, but it was just written in Korean, right? So she tests my Korean, we talk a bit, and she tells me this role is actually supposed to go to... She tells me this role is originally for a white girl. And I was like, ah, that makes sense. I mean, it's Korea. Like, so I'm like, I know. Of course, rolling on Yamadoko. Of course, I was not shocked. I was just like, okay, it is what it is. So I was like, oh, is it? Oh, that makes sense because a lot of roles usually do go to white girls. It barely ever see black women on TV. And the director goes, but I don't want to pick a white female. I think a black girl can do the same role even better, if anything. And she tells me the story of when they were doing the first meeting for this drama. They did it in a cafe, and in this cafe there was a black girl sitting in the cafe, and this casting director saw this black girl and she was like, instead of a white girl, I think we should also audition a black woman. Like, that girl looks like she's beautiful, she looks like she can also do the role. Shout out to that girl, by the way. I don't know what cafe this was, I don't know what day this was, but girl, you did your thing, okay? You probably the reason I got this role, to be honest. But anyways, so she's telling the people, she's like, I think we should also audition black women, not just white women, right? So the director is explaining this to me, and she's like, I think you'd just be perfect for it. I think a black woman can do the same job a white woman can. And I'm just like, girl, I love you. You cool. You're not like the other directors, okay? I like you. I like you, right? So anyways, I do my audition, I go to leave, and I see Lily on the couch, and I'm like, oh, hi, Lily. And then it was Lily's turn to audition. I went out, I called my manager, I was like, oh, it went really well, but obviously you can never know, because obviously I was the first one to audition, and now it's Lily's turn to audition. So I was like, it went really well. Like, I talked to the director a lot, she was really cool, but I don't know if it's gonna go well. And then I just left it to that. I didn't really think about it when I went home. I didn't really go like, oh, I wish I get this role. Like, I don't do that because I feel like, I don't know. I was just like, if God deems it right for me to have this role, I will have this role. But anyways, I think 3-4 days later, my manager calls me and she's like, you got the role. And I'm like, I got the role? Little old me got the role, which is crazy because I got this role with no acting experience, and that still shakes me to this day because this script definitely needed an actress. But anyways, I got the role. I was super ecstatic. I was like, this is like my first official K-drama role. Like, I'm actually gonna have a role. Like, my character matters in this. Like, my character has multiple lines. It's not just like a 안녕하세요. 저는 미국 사람입니다. 네. Like, it wasn't just that. It wasn't just me being on screen, being an American or anything like that, right? So anyways, we ended up talking with my manager, everything that I needed. I got the full script. This script was often thick, okay? The script was thick. My lines weren't like a lot. I think I had possibly 10 to 15 lines. So it wasn't like a lot, but even when you don't have a lot of lines, you have to read through the script to know the flow of the story, right? Luckily for them, they had a script reading before I had to go into the actual filming of the drama. So I go into the script reading, I meet all the actors and actresses, and if you guys didn't know, I will leave the main actors and actresses of this drama here, but Jung So-min from Running Man, or from, she's done a lot, she's done way more than Running Man, but I think that's where she's mostly recognized from. She was the main actress to this drama. So we do the script reading, and I do have to say, during script reading, this script was so funny, y'all. Like, I thank God that I understand Korean, because this script is actually really funny. Like, I was like, the writer did her dang thing, because it was actually a fun script. I also got how my character is supposed to be goofy, like this foreign girl who's goofy. She doesn't really speak in formal or informal. She just mixes and does whatever she wants when she's speaking. That was my role, and I was like, I mean, I kind of do that, so just name the character Peris, because that's me. Like, sometimes Punmar comes out and I'm like, oops. That's how the script reading went, and I think a few days later we ended up filming the first day of, we ended up going into the first day of filming. And when I tell y'all, this day was hot. It was so hot. Oh my God. Hot summer, hot summer. I think it was like right in the middle of summer. It was disgustingly hot that day, and I don't know what type of genetics Koreans have, but they sweat, but you can't see it. Like I visibly had sweat palettes going on in my head. Like it was a lot. Anyways, it gets to me having to film my first speaking line, and all I had to say is the nerves came very late, because I wasn't nervous until I had to deliver my line, like my first line. I had to like deliver my lines. And the worst part of this was the most speaking I had to do in the whole drama. So like in my head I was like, y'all should have just, but then again, it's not about me. It's literally about the main actress. And the main actor, it's not about me. But I was like, I wish they did the script that I had to like read 2 lines first, but this one I had to read so many lines. Anyways, I was super nervous. I do have to say, I am so happy the director was a woman. I am so happy the director was a polite person. Like, she was very nice, she was very understanding. I think the first time I filmed, I made like 3 mistakes and I had to like refilm again, and she actually came up to me and she was like, I think you should do it like this. She wasn't angry, she wasn't frustrated that I didn't get it in the first try. Even the actress was in front of me, she was not frustrated at all. She was like, you got this, you got this. Everybody on set was just so kind, which made my experience so much better. There was literally nobody in this cast or even the staff that was me. Like, I didn't have one bad moment with anybody on this whole set, which makes it such a pleasant job, to be honest. It made it such a pleasant job. I was so grateful to everybody. But that was the first day, and then the second day came. I got a lot more comfortable. I knew everybody on set. I was way more comfortable because also the person who was supposed to be my roommate in the drama, she was an older middle-aged woman. She and I were like this. We were so close because her name was Konde in the drama. She was super nice to me. Like, she's a veteran in acting, super kind to me. She would be like, Nina, you need to read your script. You can't just be doing nothing. So she would always be like, read your script, I'll listen to you, read your script. And she would help me with my my lines, how I should be acting. If I wasn't sure about something, I could go up to her and ask her about it. Super kind. So it was just such a nice moment. I will be making like little videos of my day filming on TikTok. So if you guys don't follow me on TikTok, make sure you follow me on TikTok. It's at Paris in Korea. I'll be doing a little vloggy vlogs on the days that I was on set, so you guys can see the behind the scenes. You guys can also see who I'm talking about when I'm making this video. But it was just so pleasant. It was such a nice experience. Day 3, girl, maybe I was too comfortable by day 3 because I wasn't nervous. I had all my lines down. Like, it was just nice. You know what I mean? Like, it was just super nice. There's nothing I can complain about. That was my first time acting. It was really pleasant. But if you guys are curious about anything else, comment down below and I'll answer the questions. But yeah, I'm finally a K-drama actress. Like, look at your girl making moves. It's not an easy move because Black women really don't get these type of roles, but I'm so happy they are finally starting to like kind of open up to giving Black women these type of roles and not just white women. But yeah, guys, that's it. I am finally a K-drama actress. Like, I've done Korean TV, I've done K-dramas now, I've done a Korean movie. she's just out here, you know. I keep saying I'm probably leaving Korea soon, but you know, I at least can check that off the box, if anything, you know. But anyways guys, that was it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. I will be making more story times coming soon. I am back. Sorry y'all, I'm so sorry, I keep abandoning y'all, but I am back. Also, do not forget, I have a podcast, a Korea podcast called Korea Unfiltered. I post there twice a week, so that's why I stay busy. I'd be over there editing like hours of footage. So anyways guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye guys. Bye guys.
Je wasikia ninapokuombea